really excited to get our season started. We've had a great first 4 days of practice. We've got a lot of new energy that's kind of come about our program. Our numbers are a little up from years past. And our biggest goal, we're ready to end this losing streak. We're on a 37-game skid as a program, and that's our whole motto right now is ending this thing. Okay? We're going to get turned around. We're going to get this program back to something that we can be proud of and the town of Bedford can be proud of. And we're excited to show that once Friday nights start.
Obviously, the biggest goal is to win, but how important is it, you talked about, to get those numbers up? How important is that?
It's everything. We've had 2 seasons, really 2.5 seasons out of JV program. That's a program killer. You know, we've got guys who have missed. A lot of these guys here have not gotten reps. You know, the amount of reps, game reps, are invaluable. So we just need to keep getting those numbers. We look like we're going to have a JV team this year for the first time in years. We just need to experience these guys. You know, the more experience you have, game reps you have, the better off you can be in the long run.
Has that burden shifted more to you now? Is that something you've been trying to do even before becoming the head coach, is rallying a JV program and getting more of a pipeline going?
It is. As an assistant, you know, you try to help everywhere you can, but now that this has fallen on me solely, it's I've definitely ramped up the effort. I've been on the phone talking to every kid I can get a hold of. I teach freshmen at the school, so I've got a couple connections with some of these younger guys too. I've been working the phones a whole lot more than I have in the past, and it's just some success here. We've got definitely more numbers than we've had in the past, and I think that once our school finds out we're going to have a JV team, I think those numbers will skyrocket after that. I think we got a lot of guys been afraid to play, thinking we might not have one, and I think that's all about to change.
If I'm a kid and you're recruiting me to play JV from your school, and I say, hey, I don't know football, I've never played football, what's your response to me?
Hey, it's a great time to learn. JV is a way better time to learn than varsity. You get a couple years experience where everything is not quite as chaotic as a Friday night. Friday night's a beautiful thing. It's crazy out there, but it might not be for the first-time guy. You know, JV is a great chance to learn the game. We can break down our fundamentals into small steps and get these guys out there learning the game.
For both players, have you guys taken on an active role in recruiting players as well?
Yes, I myself have talked to I play baseball, so I talked to almost the whole entire JV team, try to get them out, and haven't really been successful on that part, but just keep on.
You've got a few.
Well, I've tried, but a lot of my friends, they're not. But I have tried to recruit some people, but it's hard to bring people out when they're, scared to do something new. Anyway.
Well, not just that, but the results haven't been there for you. How hard is it to get guys to come out when they say, well, hey, you guys don't win as much? What's your response to that?
We need you to win. It's hard to win when you don't have a lot of people, but when y'all come out, it can help us get closer.
Yeah, but the best way. I like to talk about the experience. It's real fun. It's football. Everything's enjoyable about it.
Well, from that side, you talked about being a baseball player. Can you tell somebody that, hey, football can improve your baseball skills, whether it may not be, hand-eye coordination, but leadership or this or that? Can you use that?
Oh, yeah, easily. And everything translates over from football to baseball. Every sport does it.
In his opening remarks for the players and coach's opening remarks, he's pretty blunt about the losing streak and trying to tackle that head on. Is that something you guys have leaned into this offseason, and if so, how?
Yeah, we have been. We just really took it as an incentive. As we win this, everybody's going to be proud. Everybody's going to want to come out, hopefully get more. So we're working harder, trying harder, and going really well.
Yeah, working harder to get a win, and if we do get a win, it'll help bring people out more for the coming years. After this one, it'll be more of a thing for people to want to come out and play more because they're playing for a team that's won instead of one that hasn't in a while.
Coach, how much do you bring it up to your guys? I mean, you don't want to harp on it, obviously, but I mean, it's factual.
No, what we really focus on is, and I've said a lot the last couple of days, is great teams do everything great. So we're trying to fix every aspect of our program. We want to stretch great. We want to have a great locker room. We want to have great communication skills. We want to have great assignment knowledge. So we're trying to start from the ground up and everything. If we can fix all those things, I think the results will show up on the field.
How different do you think that first game's going to be? Because you don't have yourself to turn around and say, what would you do? Like, maybe Coach Robertson would have done with you. You don't have that Brad Womack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be fun. We got a great staff. I've got guys that we can lean on. We've got a great team. We've got great players. I think everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be exciting times.
Coach, when you, I don't know how much you look for moral victories right now, but I'm thinking to, 2 years ago when you guys didn't really score but once, I think, and then last year scoring more often. It's got to show these guys that, it's possible to start turning things around. What kind of things have you seen so far out of these guys, and maybe their willingness or their abilities that says, hey, we can really start to turn the corner?
Yes, sir. No, I mean, I think the guys all see that. Last year was our first year in this offense, and we had, I wouldn't say success, but we had more success than the prior year, like you said. And this year, I think we're returning anywhere from 9 to 10 starters on offense. So we've got a lot of guys with a lot of playing experience in this system now. And we're going to take the next step forward. Okay. Now, what that looks like will depend on what these Friday nights happen. But we're excited to take that next step. These guys are very comfortable in what we're doing. We're learning a new defensive system at the same time right now. But I think everybody's picking everything up well, and I think these players are excited to come tackle that opportunity.
Tell us the offensive and defensive schemes quickly and how you think they benefit these guys.
Yes, sir. Offensively, I don't even have a great word to describe what we do. It's not traditional. Multiple. We're flexible. We flex in and out of whatever we need to based on the players that we have. I guess somewhat of a spread system, but it fits what our guys do. We try to attack certain areas of the field and take advantage of all space on the field and do what we can there. Defensively, we're installing a 5-2 and a 4-2-5 at the same time, kind of a hybrid system. These players are right now, it lets them fly around, and that's what they're doing in practice, and I can't wait to see it on Friday.
For the players especially, how much is it that you guys keep what you're doing fun and don't put so much pressure on wins and losses?
Well, it's important to have fun, but it's also important to have something you want to work towards. So if you want to work towards a win, it's got to be pressure that you want to win, not just about having fun. Because you have fun previously, but you lost a lot. So you have to have fun and be ready to do what you have to do to win.
Yeah, basically he said no one ever really has fun losing, so it's kind of the mindset you have to have. It's great.
Coach, same thing. I mean, how much is it that try to keep it as fun as possible and not harp on results?
It is. No, I mean, we aim to have fun in practice, and I think that these last 4 practices this season so far have shown that our players are. I mean, they're running around, they're flying around, but football is a fun sport, and we try to hammer that. If we have fun playing football, wins will come. We're practicing hard. Guys are running all over the place. Guys are learning stuff, and I think everybody's enjoying the way that we've been doing things. And with that joy, I think wins are going to follow that.
If you had to give your kids on the high school level, college level, pro level, whatever it is, who's the role model that you would want them to be like, just in terms of maybe mentality?
Oh, there's so many. That's a hard question. Honestly, everybody who's made it to those levels, I mean, all these guys dedicate their entire lives to their craft. These guys fly around. I mean, I love watching. I mean, you watch any college football game, you don't see guys who are pouting there on sidelines. You see guys who are enjoying doing what they do. And if you're watching any NFL game, these guys are flying around. They might be making millions of dollars, but they don't take plays off. They fly around all over the place. I think anybody these guys can watch them be great.
Coach, talk about that non-district schedule, how important that is for 7 to 10.
Yes, sir. 2 parts. One, our non-district schedule is the first 3 games. So, I mean, the first 3 games in general can set the tone for you. And it's very obvious to everybody in this area. The Seminole District is a brutal district for football. I mean, it's a very tough, hard-nosed district. So it would be great for us and our confidence going into that Seminole schedule if we have some early success in some of these out-of-district games. We play one region opponent in our out-of-district. We play another in-county rival that's out of the district. And then we have a home opener against William Campbell. So, I mean, we've got 3 games that all matter to us in different ways, despite being an out-of-district game. If we can find some early success, I think that's going to help us going into the Seminole schedule.
For the players, what's the one thing you've learned in the off season that you think is going to help make you a better football player, whether it's a football skill or something different?
Well, I've learned that just coming out isn't gonna get you a win. You know, I've come out for 3 years and no win, but you gotta work hard. Like you gotta really try and work hard to get better.
Yeah, you just gotta work hard. You gotta do stuff that will actually benefit for in game instead of just trying hard. Something that don't really matter.